What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of The Driving Professor. For those of you who are actually new to the channel, I am your host, Rashid White. And this channel, I teach you defensive driving strategies from a professional driver. I've been driving professionally for 23 years, tractor trailers and buses, and I'm here to teach you defensive driving strategies that will save you time, money, personal injury, and most importantly, your life. All right, so we're actually driving in this northeaster storm here. We're actually driving to work here. Now, most people say, hey, man, Rashid, shouldn't you just take off the work hours? So mentally, you have to actually stay disciplined, focused, with your driving principles. Yeah, give yourself plenty of time, like I did. For me, it's about a 15 to 17 minute drive. Where I'm going, but I gave myself an hour just in case to compensate for anything that's out here, man. But so far, so good. And also, before you get on the highway, use Google Maps. Check on the accident scenes out here on the highway. Let's see, we're all good right now. No accidents to report of. Also want to keep both hands on the wheel just in case you actually get into like a slippery spot. This way you have ultimate full control. If you do lose control of the car, do not panic. Do not panic at all. Yeah, do not panic. Don't try to hit the brakes. That'll pump the gas a little bit if you start sliding. I think most of these cars come with ABS. These cars come with ABS brakes. So unless you hit like pure ice, then I mean, you shouldn't have to worry about that. There's a thing called counter steering. But I try not to let myself. It only happened to me one time where I lost control of the car and it was like an ice storm. But that's only one time. The whole key is to not put yourself in these kind of positions to where you have to use a counter steering method. Going into New York City, more and more we go into like New York City. You can see these roads aren't plowed. That's good old New York City for you. Now, you see Westchester County, man. Roads were plowed. Here we're going to New York City, and we got. Well, I don't live there anymore, but you got Mayor Adams, and Eric Adams, and we'll see how he actually does in tackling the storm, whether the roads get plowed or not. Alright, so that was just one portion though. I must say it's a pretty fast ride, man. It's a really, really... I think I left too prematurely, man. Alright, so we're currently in the Bronx, New York now, and yeah, the roads are actually pretty good. They plowed. I think most of the snow was like overnight, you know, so these sanitation trucks, they were ready to go, you know, like about 6, 7 o'clock last night. They better be. Yeah, this is such peaceful driving. This is why I don't mind actually coming out in the snow, because there's nobody normally out here, and it's just the main thing you gotta try to do, look far ahead, keep your spacing. Alright, so we gotta see ahead. We have 2 drivers up there. Probably the person in front of him that isn't very confident behind the wheel. So I'm looking behind me. I see cars coming in my rear view there. So that's what you gotta look. Don't drive in a tunnel. Just look at everything that's going on around you. Man, the visibility out here is really, really bad. That's why you live up here in the northeast section, you definitely got to get you a 4x4. Get yourself one of these cheap Grand Cherokees, which I'm currently driving now. Get yourself like a Subaru. Range Rovers can actually handle the snow. Try to safely go around this person here. Put your hazard lights on. That's an excellent strategy that you guys actually doing, just to indicate to other drivers that, hey, I'm, for whatever reason, that I'm driving slow. So you got some people out here, they got these big pickup trucks, and they drive like lunatics in the snow and the ice, man. They can create a lot of problems of drivers out here that are not that confident behind the wheel there. You always want. Now we gotta be careful with these bridges too, because the bridges freeze. So definitely going over these bridges, we definitely gotta be careful. Safely bag this light. When you're making the turns, turn really slow, very slowly, to avoid spinning out of control. 3 to 5 miles an hour, preferably 3. You got this guy sliding all over the place. You gotta identify people like that. They're called hazards on the road. Still out here waiting for the bus, man. New York City never, ever sleeps. Alright, we are at work, so I will wrap this video up. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe, certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.